Alright guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to play Riven perfectly in top lane today. So, what you want to run right now is the Conqueror page. This is what we are basically running every single game. We're also running the scaling page, which is the Transcendence and the Gathering Storm. So, now we're currently facing off set top lane, which is a pretty good matchup to be in. Fully relies on skill. If you play this matchup very good, then it's 100% winnable. Like lately, set top lane has been one of my favorite matchups due to the way how you win it. If you play this matchup in perfection, it's very hard for set to actually win. So, most importantly, what you should know about Riven, especially into champions like set. This guy has a lot of CC at level 1. In fact, if you walk up to set right now, he's probably gonna E us and get like 2 autos in with the passive. And possibly even charge up his Q and his W level 3. The way how we're gonna approach this lane is we're gonna chill out to level 2 and 3. And then once we have that, we're going to be looking into short trading this set. And we're going to try to not get caught by the stun from his E. So, in theory, like, set's E is allowed to hit me. Definitely. But we are going to try to avoid him letting the stun on me. And if we can succeed with that, we can immediately follow up with a stun from ourselves afterwards with an auto. And then we can just back off for free. I'll show you how it works. It's actually pretty easy to do. You just have to be very unpredictable when you face them off. That's the trick against them. Oh, actually queued up a little bit too far. That was my mistake. You see, like, when I did that trade over there, if I didn't queue through him, it would have actually been a very perfect trade, but I've accidentally, like, queued through him, so that's why it failed. It's not a... It's fine, though. I'm not too worried. I think he's probably trying to roam, but it's failing. Either way. Yeah, I see. You see? So, whenever this set is trying to go for a CES, that is where we're going to drop down our short trade. So, it becomes extremely hard for him to choose whether he farms it or not. And be careful, right? You have to be unpredictable. If you are too predictable for set, he's going to be able to land his E for free every single time. That's a fine one. It's okay. Like I said, you can be hit by set's E. As long as the stun does not apply, then you're good to go. Okay, so we have the wave in a decent spot now. We've got it pushing towards set, and we also get a gank. Well, one auto technically dies. Sure. It's a trade. It's worth for me. I should have flashed like a tiny bit sooner. And it would have been well worth it. He will TP here. Sure. I'm going to go back. So, the item we're going to buy right now is going to be a goredrinker. This is what you want to go all the time. Let's go for this one. We're also going to go for a Dorn's Blade just to make the matchup a tiny bit easier. And we'll go for 2 pots and a ward. Let's go back here. Also, let me just quickly write something down. There we go. So this wave is going to push towards me, which is really, really good for me. As soon as this wave arrives somewhere here, I'm going to see if I can trade him like at least once with a short trade. And after that, we'll force the wave into the tower. And then we're going to reset and then start building a wave up. Okay. You should only trade in times like these whenever you have the third Q, because the first or second Q is going to be like too predictable. Good one from me. See if we can thin out the wave. Nope. Oh, we got like a free auto off. My bad. We're actually getting a gank from Syndra, but it's not going to work. Because the wave for me is like way too huge. Oh, we're going to miss that one. There we go. I've recently had like a lot of questions from people on like how to farm better in the game. But if I'm truly honest, like farming comes with experience. Like I can show you in detail like drawing with a pen and showing you like how to farm. But ultimately like farming comes down to experience. The more you play, just the better you get at this, you know. Isn't much I can change. It's not really complicated. Eventually you just get very used to like the damage you do on the CS. There we go. And now we go back. So this wave is going to crash right here. If he freezes the wave, he's going to take too much damage. So he's obviously not going to be freezing that because it would be way too much for him. Now guys, very important. This wave is going to push towards me. But... okay, we're getting kills for free. Free game for me. Let's go. Nice. Even better. This is the reason I never use my TP in lane, unless I really have to. I only use my TP if it's actually beneficial for me in lane. Otherwise, I just save it. I'm gonna bait for him. My team is coming, so if he E's me, it's fine. Oh, he's getting ulted. Oh, he's getting kicked everywhere. Let's push it out completely. And gonna make sure to get some plates and we go back again. We could probably even dive him on our tower, actually. If Alistar came in, we could have dove him on our tower. You see how it does like no damage? Alright, let's make our way back. We can buy my goredrinker now. So this is where the fun part is going to begin, guys. Sell the ward here. Let's sell the potions. We don't need that anymore. And we're going to get a red trinket. If I can give you guys some really good advice, you know, it's something that most people do not tend to do. If you're playing Riven top lane and you get your goredrinker and it's roughly like 10 minutes in the game where you become like unbeatable, right? You get like really far ahead in the game. Go for a red trinket, right? I have like two things for red trinket. Either I get out of lane and I always buy a red trinket, or I hard snowball the laning phase. I get my goredrinker very early and then buy a red trinket. And the reason why is because I can reset, like I can take down the wards from sets, and then I can in theory just set up a gank, and then I can just dive him under tower, you know, with the lead we have. And that's why I take a red trinket even in lane when I'm ahead, because I can 1v2 anyways. So even right now, in theory, if I trade him only a couple times right now, I can force Warwick to come topside and we just dive him for free. I'm just going to ping right now because I think we can probably dive him anyway. Yeah, let's try. It's going to W. And you're dead. Okay. Alright, I was about to like drop my last ultimate down, but yeah, these guys are dead. Unfortunately. Let's get this one. I'm assuming these guys are gonna bait for me. Yup. We're definitely not gonna follow up. You're testing me. I think that Master Yi could be here though, but let's see. I don't want him to get this camp though. I'll drag it like this so I can see him. There we go. We go back top lane. So once again, in terms of healing, we have sustain on goredrinker, so we don't have to go back yet. We gotta be very careful about Master Yi though, because I don't see him currently. We tried him again, we walk back. You see, like, if you play this smart and you know, like, each step you do, Set does not really touch you ever. And we're gonna get him. Master Yi is also topside. I'm gonna position myself like this in case he's gonna press R. Remember, Set can literally kick you back to his tower, okay? So if you position yourself towards the tower, you're going to give him a very free escape. So keep this in mind, okay? Do not give Set like a free pass to like going back to his tower just because you're positioning a little bad, you know? And he's gonna TP. Sure, we're gonna be moving up to this camp over here. Make sure to get it. Oh, whoops. Get up a little early. And we walk back top lane. Checking the wards. There's not anything. And we push. This time I'm just pushing with the intention of resetting. And that's gonna push in. I can try to get the plate though. Nah, never mind. So right now we're gonna go back. We're gonna get lucidity boots. We definitely don't need mercs or steel caps here. They got like a mix in their comp. The build that we're gonna be running this game is probably just going to be the regular build. The one where we go for black cleaver and then a death stand with a guardian's angel and then a Stark's Gauge. Pretty much. We can also go for the snowball build, which is fine too, actually, because we're already like snowballing against them.
Darkness fades away.
Nice. Now we push this upcoming wave. Once again, I have no intentions of like slow pushing it because it's 14 minutes right now. I can just trade him like under tower for free, and we should be alright. Whoa, charged up to me. We can trade him right here. Okay. And we're getting a Syndra over here. I like how the Syndra's like ganking top lane quite a bit, actually. This is like the greatest synergy you can have. You see, like, if you're actually beating top lane incredibly hard and you're getting like a mid laner who's actually playing around you a lot, you can actually hard win games incredibly hard. We got him. 2v3. Like, that's one of the beauties about playing top lane. If you're having a really good time in top lane, you're beating your opponent, and you have this mid laner with CC that can like CC them for you, and you know you're basically getting chances to like 1v2 dive, you know, being able to like make those calls. Like, I can't tell you like enough about how important that is if you're playing mid lane, you know, playing around your top laner. Same thing the opposite way. If your mid laner is doing absolutely incredible and you as a top laner start roaming down to mid lane, like, you can pull the same thing basically. Good. Instead of going for black cleaver this game, we're gonna go with hydra. We're gonna go for the snowball build. Let's go back top lane. Okay. Let's take care of this wave. We're going to be pushing top lane completely now. I'm honestly expecting this game to be ending really fast now because We are already like 6-0. We are way too far ahead of the set, and we also have like the perfect team comp like to actually like win this game hard. You know, we are super fed, and at the same time we have like all the CC and everything, all the engage. I'm not expecting to like struggle this game at all. Gotcha. If you CC him, that's enough. Well, we can dive him anyway. The flash from the Warwick, though. And back to pushing it. Gotta make sure to get the next wave, and then we can go back again. If I can give you guys, you know, a little bit of advice. It's funny that no one thinks about this. Let me just get into it. Wait a second. Let's go for this one. A little bit of advice. Doesn't matter what elo you are. Silver, bronze, gold, platinum, diamond, whatever elo you are, okay? If you are 8-0, if you're in a situation where I am currently, don't feed. It's the best thing, the best advice I can tell you. Alright? I know you're probably thinking like, yeah, this game is over anyways. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. You can feed like 10 times and you will still win. Reality is, you don't. Reality is, if I die one single time, I will give away about 3.5 kills worth of gold, okay? If you're this fed and you have like 1,000 gold bounty on your head, please don't feed, because you're feeding your game away. I'm just saying, guys. Life advice here. I've seen so many people. I've been coaching so many people at this point, and I see this every single time. You know, you get super comfy in the game. You're like super huge. You have like 10 kills. You have like 30 kills or something, and you feed away like 3 times. You know, you feed away like over 1,000 gold multiple times. You know, don't do that stuff, because you're feeding your game away. I'm just saying. It's the best advice I can give, guys. I have a lot of experience with like watching people. Let's go down to the wolves.
Despair is the color of darkness.
Nice. We could probably kill Set here, or we can even try and kill the Sona from the back. We gotta be careful here, because they could be running behind us. Yep. So, you know, talking about feeding before, you know, this was just a great example, you know, what I was talking about, right? Nah, on a serious note, I'm actually very surprised there's like so many people on the back here, but that was obviously my mistake here. I did not expect like they would all be down here and walking like this. My mistake. I knew that they were coming topside, but definitely not coming like this. Unfortunately. Got the black cleaver. But yeah, like that's what I'm talking about, you know. That's the best advice I can give. I just feed away like 1,000 gold. Right? Obviously this is just a mistake. Could have been prevented. At the end of the day. Let's get this camp. I'm gonna farm up the red buff as well. Gonna take it for myself. Wait a second. We can get some kills for free here. Nice. The only problem is that Lissandra can basically ult me for free. Nice. We can probably kill him. Yeah, the CC from Lissandra is pretty crazy at the moment. Let's go down to this camp here. We'll farm everything that we can find. Let's get this one. And we get this one. We're gonna prevent Master Yi from being able to get everything. And we go back top lane. This guy's getting massively CC'd.
Light is coming.
And we go back to base. So the next item we go for now is going to be Guardian's Angel. And then after that, we'll go for the final item. Which is going to be either one of the two items. We go for Grudge. Or we go for Stark's Gauge. And I'm personally thinking about going for Stark's Gauge. Just so I can survive the burst from Lissandra. Let's camp over here. I love how the enemy team is like grouping around bot lane though. That's a there should be an ADC here. Oh, never mind. Okay. Woof. And this guy's just dead. She won't survive this one. I love how that she's running like that way. At least she could have tried like walking down to the tower at least. You know? Not walking to the right is definitely not gonna help him. There we go. We can at least push up this tower. Probably not the next one though. We gotta go Drake. So like farming wise, we have like we're running on a 10 CS per min at the moment. In terms of like team fighting, we got the flash up for the next time, so the next team fight will definitely be a win. We just flash into Kai'Sa and Sona, and we just win by default. Now we just make the call for the Baron, so that we have both. And for the item, we are gonna go for Grudge. And the reason why is because I don't think we're gonna die anymore since we have flash now. If we just group one single time, we flash into their team, it's game over. So we don't need Stark's Gauge anymore. We just go for Grudge. We just go for pure damage. Wait, seriously? Huh, I love how they're going for me though. Okay. Let's push this out. Let's take the upcoming wave. Oh, either way, this is Riven Toplane. Thank you for watching today's YouTube video. And I'll see you next time. Peace.